Hey, how's it going? This is Tim from ViBO Music. I am here to talk to you today about bending with purpose. I see far too many guitar players, when they bend a note, they just kind of randomly bend and they don't bend to a specific note. So it sounds bad. So today we're going to talk about a half step bend, a whole step bend, and then even a 1.5 step bend, which is a little bit less common. But I'm going to show you kind of how to check your work too so that you know you're bending correctly. I'm going to start out on our 15th fret of our B string, which is the note D. I'm also playing with a little bit of distortion on so that it sustains and lasts a little bit longer so you can hear it a little bit better, but you don't have to have distortion on or anything like that. So we're going to start on our D note. You can use your pinky finger or your third finger, whichever you want. I'm just going to use my pinky because then I can actually bend I can use the other fingers to kind of help me bend. So we're going to talk about a half step, a whole step, and a 1.5 step bend. For these purposes, the only thing you need to know is that a half step is 1 fret above your original note, right? And a whole step is 2 frets. And then we're even going to go 1.5, which is here. So when we bend, right, say we're bending this note D. If it's a half step bend, we want it to hit D sharp. We don't want to go past, or we don't want to be flat, right? So when we bend, I always check it, right? And I can tell that I'm playing the right note, because if I play this, and here's my half step above, and I go like this, that's not right, right? So that's an easy way to check it. Same thing with our whole step bend, right? We're going from here to here. And you can hear it too. Like you heard, I was a little bit flat and I had to come up just a little bit more. So watch. Right? So we go half and then whole. Right? And then sometimes I'll go from a whole step and then another half step on top of that, even though that's not as commonly done. So we go from here to here to here. So whenever you're bending, make sure that you're bending to an actual note and you're not just randomly because that doesn't sound good. So anytime you need to check, you just check. Half step is here, whole step is here, and then 1.5 would be here. Hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys have a safe and healthy quarantine. Take care.